Netflix boardroom, वहाँ पे क्या चल रहा था कि okay, this is it. We're going to say yes to Chamkila because of this reason. I would love to be a fly on the wall at that point and tell me how it went.
I mean, I think the reason that we were very happy that we were a part of the film is sitting right next to me. I mean, all of them. I don't think we've ever watched a film that's got the brilliance of Imtiaz sir with the vibrance of Pariniti and the original. I think between Rahman sir and Diljit, we've pretty much got the entire country covered when it comes to the love for music. So I think just the expanse of this, the fact that I think this is the first time that there's been a biopic of a musician in our country. I think the early 60s there was one, maybe Belgium, before that in the 50s. And to think that we're a country where every film has wonderful songs and songs are a part of our storytelling. To be able to tell the story with them, we're just honored and we're just excited. And we are very humbly putting this out, not just to the entire country, but also to the whole world. Because there couldn't have been a more riveting, locally anchored story like Chamkila, which celebrates his highs and also talks about the lows that I think very few people peek into in a film. So we're just excited, and I want to take this opportunity to say thank you, all of you, for giving us this film.
Well, I'm pretty sure they feel the same way because it takes a team. It really does. I mean, you know, it's of course the four of them, and then there's you, and then there's everyone else who puts it together. Sir, I'm going to come to you. When I say sir, I mean you at all times. So I'm not calling Diljit or Imtiaz sir on this table at all. And nobody, sir. But sir, I'm going to come to you. 9 years after, it's been 9 years since the two of you worked together, you and Imtiaz.
Yeah.
And what is it about Imtiaz? Like he calls you and you can't say no to him. No. So what does Imtiaz Ali say to you on that call?
I think certain directors, you lose the titles.
Sorry, say again?
You lose the titles like director, composer. You become like friends. You become like co-storytellers. I think Imtiaz is one of them. Of course, there's Mani Ratnam, Rakesh Mehra, and so many others. But Imtiaz is like, we don't deal with, oh, give me a hit song. You never ask for all that stuff. I just listen to the story and say, can we have this? Can we have this? Can we have this? And he has certain things. So sometimes I give him something which is completely not suitable. He still has it in his kitting. And sometimes he comes up with, Irshad comes with beautiful lyrics and we start working on it. In this case, actually, the first question was, why me? Because Chamkila he's already done the music, and it's about him. So what is our take on it was our discussion. And that actually led us to all the songs we've done.
You know, you've also mentioned a few times about interest, and you've also dabbled in different genres of Punjabi music, because even within Punjabi music there are different genres. So what is it about this sound that fascinated you the most?
I think songs, each period has a taboo, and in this one, the more early it goes, the more naughty the songs were. And even in Tamil, in the 40s and 50s, had certain lyrics which we can't even use now. You know?
Really?
Yeah.
Like, did you tell Imtiaz, no, this is not working? And did you ever have a moment, Imtiaz? I mean, you're an ace filmmaker, and I would imagine that between the two of you, would you ever have a moment saying, this is working, this is not working, this is the melody that works? What do you say when both of you are negotiating which track actually comes forward?
The first time that Rahman sir had sounded a piece of music to me, I was overwhelmed and I said, I'm relieved. Because suppose I didn't like it, I would not say to A.R. Rahman that I don't like it. Because
yeah, how do you tell somebody? Yeah. How do you tell somebody who's, A.R. Rahman?
I can find out from the face.
And I thank God that I like it because I'm safe. I'm on the safer side now, And so I told him that. He said, no, but you have a job and I have a job. We must do it also. So I don't know, with Rahman sir, it's like always a discovery. It's not about whether it's working or not. It's more like I can't even imagine where he takes me, even in storytelling, forget about music. So for us, it's more like a journey. It's not like, is this working or not?
For instance, from Rockstar, Phir Se Ocean last night. If I'd given that tune to anybody else, I would say, oh, it's very complicated. That's what happens. He just patiently sat, He got the lyrics from Risha, Yashvi sang with Mohit, recorded it. I said, I'm not going to come now. I came after 3 days and we listened to the song. That's what he had. And not only Indians, even Goras, we go abroad. That's the song that I know.
Well, that's how magic happens. I feel a large part of it is trust and having similarities. Now, speaking of the other part of the magic that is happening on stage right now, and from where I see it and where all of you have seen it, Imtiaz, apart from you, the three leads in the film, there's Pariniti, you have Diljit Dosanjh, and you have A.R. Rahman. I mean, look at you, you did well. So now tell me, how did it come about?
The first person I spoke to was A.R. Rahman.
Why am I not surprised?
We were thinking about who will act in it. The first name that came was Diljit Paji's. But at that time, somehow we were thinking it won't happen, he won't do it. I don't know what was going on. I even remember talking to Angad. Angad also said, why don't you talk to Diljit?
Yeah, I'm hoping that now Diljit recommends Angad for another film.
So then, after some time, I spoke to Diljit. And I thought, pata nahi whether it will happen or not. But when I spoke to him, I thought I'll have a 5-minute conversation. We'll say that we'll fix up a time and then I'll tell you the story, etc. It became, Paji, one hour, aisa lamba gaya. And then the way, what happens with actors is that when you're telling the story to an actor, if you are liking it yourself, then that's the actor you want in the film. The way he listened to the story, I liked the story and I started getting more interested in it. I feel very clearly that without Diljit and without Pariniti, this film could not have been made. And I hope when you watch it, you realize why I say so. Also with Pariniti, she was #1 choice. Thankfully, when I met her, she said, I've been waiting for 5 years to do a film where I can sing. I said, this is such a film. She says, I'm on. I said, wow. And then we started realizing, यार इसकी शक्ल भी मिलती है थोड़ी बहुत अमरजोत से. फिर मैंने बोला एक बहुत आसान काम है, अपना समोसे, मलाई, चाट ये सारा खाना शुरू कर दो. You have to gain some 10 kilo weight. And then, but this is not any, like, no girl would have done it. No guy would have done it. It's very tough for an actor to put on that much weight. So thank you very much to both of you.
Really, I feel like it goes beyond the faces, the voices, and all of that they lend their talent and the commitment. Now, Pari, I'm going to come to you first. Congratulations, I haven't seen you since your wedding. Also wasn't invited, which is fine. Yeah, so it's fine. बहुत करते हैं ऐसे. I think I started that trend. फटाफट कर लेते हैं शादी side में. But Pari, congratulations. And also congratulations on the film. Really, why I'm saying this, just soon after seeing just the trailer of the film, is because that there is something, and more than something special. And I also know that you had this deep-rooted wish of playing a musician and singing for yourself, in the movies and in the roles that you play. How did it all come about? How are you feeling about it right now?
I honestly feel scared. I feel like Chamkila has ruined the experience of every other film that I'm ever going to do now. Because I've worked with the best director, the best co-star, the best music director, the best location. I've done a role that I don't think not only me, any actor can get, like to immortalize a person, a musician, a legend like Amar ji. To be able to sing myself, मतलब सब कुछ तो कर लिया. मुझे अब लगता है मैं अगली पिक्चर में क्या करूँगी. I really feel कि अब मेरी तो बैंड बज गई है. That what am I going to do next? Shooting Chamkila was like meditation. It was the most. It was full of music, yet it was the most calm, silent, disciplined, beautiful, harmonious set. Usually हम सेट पे होते ए ये कर रहे वो कर रहे लाइट नीचे कर रहे ये कर रहे लाइट जा रहा है जल्दी करो like, this is the sound you're used to on set. But here was the captain of the ship, who you can see is the most calm, meditative spirit. Same for Diljit. And same for me. I meditate early in the morning. हम लोग सुबह सुबह 6-7 बजे सेट पे पहुंचते थे. 5-6 बजे तक शूटिंग हो जाती थी. So at the end of the day, you just feel fulfilled. You feel like आप किसी गुरुद्वारा में बैठ के आई हूँ मैं बड़े घंटे. I used to feel like that. So it was beautiful. I think मैंने कुछ तो जिंदगी में सही किया होगा कि sir gave me a film. I've been wanting to work with Imtiaz sir for more than like 9 years. I remember like the day that I'd come into the movies. I had made a list of directors, and sir's name was number 1. And I said like he'll never work with me, but I am putting him on the list obviously. And it happened, and then I got to sing in his film. It's just, I'm a fan of this experience, and I'm spoiled now for life.
Wow.